Hey, this is Kim here, the Divine Warrior Goddess, and I wanted to make a little video about divine unions, soul partnerships, twin flames, and deep soul connections. Because this seems to be the topic, the hot topic now of coming together as a divine soul union, and there's so much confusion about it. And we have to remember that everything is frequency and vibration. And if we are meant to meet a soul, we will. And we will vibrate into each other's space because we are at the same vibration. Now, all of this could be any relationship. This does not mean coming together as a couple, what the old earth human thought of as a romantic relationship. This can be coming together to co-create, coming together for a little while, coming together for one event. We could be together for a day, a week, a month, and it is soul recognition. So I was talking to someone the other day and realized that this really needs to be discussed, as some people think, some souls think that just because there is a very deep connection that you are supposed to stay together and stay in a friendship or a romantic relationship that is an instantaneous recognition. So this coming together was meant to be, absolutely. And there is a deep soul connection. So I'm going to focus on a divine soul partnership as what the human would say as a romantic relationship, twin flames, whatever you want to call it, because we have way more than one. And I have met several over the last, 6 years or something. But within a 2-3 year time span, I met men that there was a deep, deep soul connection. And they all served their purpose. So you may feel like it's a twin flame, a divine soul connection. It absolutely is. But the problem is that we tend to get stuck in thinking, oh my gosh, this is the one, or this is the one I'm supposed to be with. I can feel it. This is so strong, and the connection is extremely strong. But we attach to it. We attach to the outcome. And that is still playing in the 3D, 4D duality. And we want to take it a step further. Now, those relationships, the first one, I met a man, and I hadn't been dating for many, many years, but it was an instantaneous connection, and we absolutely were meant to come together. And he opened my heart. And my heart had been closed for a very long time, probably my whole life. But then it turned very quickly into an energy drain. And it didn't feel in alignment. He wasn't treating me well. He was disrespectful. So even though there was this crazy, crazy connection, and we did come together for a couple of months, but it's an opportunity. Your soul sends you so many opportunities to step into your power and say no. I don't care how strong this connection is, this is not in alignment. Even though we don't want to, because that's what our human self so desperately wanted, so desperately thought they needed. And it's a toughie. It is a real toughie, and it broke my heart. But soon after that, my universe brought me an opportunity to find love again. And if I hadn't met the first one, my heart would not have been open. So that was the purpose to that union. Even though I felt like we definitely belonged together. There was an extreme soul connection there. And then the second one crossed over 3 months after we started dating. Again, we came together for certain purposes, and that time was done. So he went home. We both taught each other things. No one loved me as much as that man did. And I'll never forget him. And he thought he was going to hell. And he was very open to energy and me teaching him and doing energy work on him. So he went home changed and happy. And then, so that was difficult for my human self. And I'm explaining all of this so that when you meet someone, we don't have just one soul romantic partner that we are supposed to be with. There are many, way more than one. And they come to us to show us what we still hold within, what we need to work on, and gives us the opportunity to step into our power and say no. Now, the next one that I met, wow, that was just instantaneous as well, an instant soul connection. I wanted him desperately in my life. We had the same thing, but we were not meant to be together either. So it was another opportunity, yet another one, for me to say no. This isn't in alignment for me. This hurts more than it feels good. I am not at someone's beck and call for when they want me in their life and then when they don't. And that one went on and off for a few years with this crazy connection. But yet we're not supposed to be together, and I knew it. Even though my human self wanted it. So I met another one. Okay, this was four in a very short span of about 3 years. Mind you, I was married a long time before that. I dated a little bit after our separation, divorce, and then I didn't date for many, many years. I'm not going to go into the reason why, but the universe will give you a sledgehammer when you are not listening. And I didn't listen, and it wasn't time for me to date. I was not in my power. So if you're not in your power and you're trying to date and you're trying to force something to happen that truly isn't meant to happen. Yes, you were meant to come together, but maybe not for a very long time. That's where the humans get hung up on, oh my God, this is him. This is our divine soul union. We are so connected. You're with them in your dream state. You think about them all the time. Yes, there is a huge connection there, but that does not mean that you're going to be together for who knows how long. We don't know. All we know is if it doesn't feel in alignment, stop praying for it to happen. You are trying to force something that wasn't meant to be for a long time. That's your human self. That's your ego with that need and that want and that desire. And I realize that this video is not what most humans want to hear in the 3D, 4D realm. In 5D, we don't care. It would be nice to meet someone, but if it's not in alignment, we certainly don't try to force anything, chase anything. That is the difference of higher consciousness and not yet fully being totally awake to the energy that we have available to us now and that we are as we ascend. So in the higher dimensions, we're totally sovereign. We don't need anyone. I love it that I'm here, and I have been here for years because I did the hard work and I said no to these relationships that the old human me would have wanted to grab onto and cling forever, even though it felt empty and lonely and really not aligned at all. So the fourth one that I met was much younger than me, and we had an instantaneous connection as well. But that one was not meant to be either. I still love all of them, and I always wish them well, including my ex-husband. But I realize and I know that I wouldn't want to try and force something or stay with someone that I am not meant to be with. I deserve better, and you should know that you do too. So if you are chasing after someone because you feel this divine soul connection, and I mean, it's so strong, it feels heart to heart, higher heart. I mean, it's incredible, this pull and this draw. But where you step into your power is learning to say, no, this does not feel good. I'm so connected to him or her or whoever, but it's still playing out all those 3D, 4D dualistic games. And our goal is to move beyond that. If that's still where you are, that's fine. That's where you're at right now. I'm just planting a seed to help you to understand that just because there's this huge, beautiful connection, if it doesn't feel right, check in, feel the energy. You'll know. You'll know. You may deny it for a while, but you know deep down inside, your soul knows no. So each time that we say no, even though it takes all we got, all of our energy to say no to these relationships, we come out on the other side way more powerful than we were before. So let's say that you and this soul decided, okay, yeah, we've got this connection up here, but I'm gonna still be playing out my dualistic games, maybe the one that you're into or connected with. And that way you'll have the opportunity to say no, no more. I mean, it's always up to you to decide what you're ready for and what you're not. But it feels pretty damn lousy if you stay in this. And it feels really crappy. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video because I know that a lot of souls don't want to hear this. They think, oh my God, this is the one. This is the one I belong with. I can feel it. Well, of course you have to explore that. But once you realize that this isn't it, why waste your time with something that is not meant to be? And it is not honoring you. I've been seeing some beautiful, truly divine soul connections coming together recently. And it's beautiful to watch because you can see that they are totally on the same vibration. Their frequency is an exact match. And it's beautiful to see. But the human gets tripped up and, oh my God, how beautiful. They found each other. Well, yes, that is a divine connection, a divine soul union. But who knows how long they are going to stay together? They may well be that they stay together for years and years and co-create. And that's a beautiful thing. But even them on a higher level know that it is a possibility that they're just here to co-create for a while. And then when our frequency isn't the same anymore, we move on. So in the higher realms, we won't get so devastated because we have no attachments and cords to the outcome. Humans like to attach to an outcome. Oh, we're going to be together forever. He's my soulmate. Well, you know what? That's not really how it works anymore. Yes, there are some, many, that may stay together till they both leave the earth plane in the human form. But as we become more and more empowered, we know that this is not necessarily true. So the higher we go, the less attachments that we have to any outcome. Because we are fully sovereign ourselves. And we don't need or attach. We have no needs, wants, or attachments to another soul. And this is where the bliss and magic is. So remember that. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.